10:02,
That's for your reading.
March 5th, 2026, in the year of our Lord.
I just have to leave to go present a bill at 11.
All right, Senator Ginn, you were the first to arrive. I'm going to allow you to do the prayer, and you're going to get first pick for your punctuality.
Hey.
Go ahead with the prayer. We're not picking yet.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. If everybody would please bow. Dear Lord, please hold us in your hand as we make decisions that affect every citizen in our state. We're here to do the people's work. We hope that you'll guide us and direct us in what you want us to do and do it for your grace and your glory. These names, your name, we ask for your forgiveness for all the things that we do wrong and your leadership in all the things that we do correct. God bless us all. Amen.
Amen. All right. Today is the moment of truth. Got some great bills here. Got a few not so great bills here. Shall they make it to the floor or not? Yeah. All right, committee members, listen up. You're all going to get 2 picks, so be prioritizing. I have several ding-dings, and your ding-ding, you won't get it immediately. We'll come back to you. Just FYI. So I'll be tracking. As Senator Gooch says, you will get a mulligan. All right. Let's start with members not on the committee. So, Senator Payne, you're right by the podium. Would you like to? You got one on here?
Yes,
Couple
sir.
on here?
I got.
All right, let's go. You're on. Let's get started. Y'all listen up. Order. Meetings.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm bringing Senate Bill 556, which is a DOE bill. This bill just changes advanced placement for international baccalaureate and upper level Cambridge Fine Arts, and it just adds fine arts to the 6 different subject matters for those fine art specialties. For those baccalaureate specialties.
So they won't count towards your GPA?
Yes, fine arts would count for you.
It would count.
For those higher level courses.
Okay. Does it currently does not?
No.
Oh. I misunderstood that. All right. Any questions? Here none. Moving on. Senator Hickman.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is Senate Bill 515, and we've talked about the teacher shortage in the state for several years, and this is another way of helping fill that gap. Is a teacher tax credit. Came out of committee very strong. Finance Committee, Chairman Hutsteller helped me out with it, and I really appreciate it. So I appreciate the support on it. Thank you, sir.
Any questions? Senator Alvarez, you got a question? Okay. Moving on. Senator Harrell. Got a corn bill.
Yeah, I do. I have a corn bill because I'm originally from Indiana, so I know corn.
I thought y'all were Hoosiers.
We are Hoosiers, and we grow corn. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the committees. Senate Bill 278 requires that corn flour be fortified with folic acid, which is a B vitamin, because what we know is that if women of reproductive age have enough folic acid in their system, then it prevents the development of spina bifida, which is a spinal cord disability that happens early in fetal development. And it's my birthday, too.
Oh, happy birthday.
Pretty much.
Y'all make note of that. All right. No questions?
Okay.
Of corn mesa. Is it mesa or mesa? Masa? Masa. Corn masa. All right, moving on. Senator Strickland, the illustrious chairman of Judiciary.
I appreciate that. Good morning, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. I have three bills on page 3, starting with Senate Bill 547. This will make the offenses of pimping and pandering a felony even on the first offense. This will help us continue our efforts to take on human traffickers in our state.
And that bill came from a group of students, didn't it?
It did. A group of students out in Fayette County brought the idea to me, some young ladies that said there's more work to be done on human trafficking in our state, and this is one of the things you could do.
Yep. It's good to see these young ladies doing their civic duties.
That's right.
All right, moving on. What else?
Also, Senate Bill 569. This will help us clear wrecks faster on the interstate. This allows for emergency lights to be issued to tow companies with a new process we're going to set up with the Colonel of State Patrol.
Okay.
And lastly, Senate Bill 572. This creates a new pretrial process for claims of immunity for self-defense to be raised in criminal cases.
All right, any questions?
That's all I have.
That's a circle. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Great job. Senator Burns.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I have one bill, Senate Bill 418. This is an image protection bill. It protects Georgians, especially minors, from abuse and unauthorized exploitation of their image, representing them inappropriately in a nude or sexually explicit manner.
Any questions? No questions?
Thank you.
Senator Harbin,
Thank you, sir.
I want you to write out your statement in cursive.
Yes, sir. You have the time.
I voted against that, by the way.
I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Did you do it in cursive or did you print?
I just hit the button.
Okay. That's why we make it simple for us in
That's
there,
right.
right? First one is on page 1 is SB 324. It is a policyholder bill of rights. Currently, under Georgia law, the insurance companies, the life insurance companies, are required to check the national Social Security death benefit list, and any claims that do not get found are sent to the unclaimed property fund. What this does, it adds to it the National Association of Insurance Commissioners Policy Locator, which is to be able to find a policy that is a national program. This requires the Georgia to search the national that's created by the insurance commissioners. It also does this. It requires the companies, in this respect, if a company is sold, to continue to send to the agent the annual reports. Currently, when a company sells their book of business, they do not send it. I have this in my own business right now, where a company was sold, the Hartford Insurance Company was sold to Telcott, and there was no, I can't get any reports anymore. I have to work through the insured, which I think is wrong, because he's hired me for that purpose as far as that. The other is for the insurance commissioner to create a...
Are you on the same bill?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll go faster. Okay.
Are these policies backed in gold, written in cursive?
Yes, sir. Yeah, as long as it. The insurance commissioner makes a simple form to do
All right,
that.
next bill.
Next bill. 424 is the gold bill, which I know
Well
you have
ordered,
been
guys.
waiting for. And basically it does this.
424, second page.
424, second page. It makes gold a legal tender for the state of Georgia. It is a voluntary, not anybody has to participate in it. It has a zero cost to the state. We have an audit, had the audit department do that, and we would have a depository that would be regulated or looked at by the state of Georgia.
All right, you got anything
transfer.
else?
That's it, sir.
Any questions? He explained it for 30 minutes, so there shouldn't be any questions.
You'll be in cursive, right?
And yeah, you're good. Thank you.
you, sir.
Thank you. Great work this session. Senator Bearden. My Carroll County delegation brother.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman of Rules and Chairman of Freedom Corner and caucus members.
Co-chairman, Freedom Corner.
Page 2, Senate Bill 423, it's printed, not in cursive. Campaign transparency. This shines light on dark money and makes sure that Georgians are electing Georgians by not allowing 50% or more of contributions being from outside the state.
Good bill.
Page 4, 1, 2, 3, 5 down, Senate Bill 594 creates the new offense of digital identity fraud. It protects all our citizens and even our children from exploitation and holds platforms accountable. That's all we got.
Question, Senator Robertson.
Yes, I heard some testimony on 594 where there's an obligation to remove.
Correct.
Is that on conviction, accusation, or indictment? How's that work?
If there's an active police report and the online platform receives the police report, they will remove the content.
How do they receive that? Does a law enforcement agency
Yes.
reach out and send that?
Yes, sir.
All right, and I don't know how to get on social media. Thank goodness I have people do that for me. Two guys a whole lot younger than me.
Me either.
Exactly. How long do we give them to take that down?
If there's a police report, there's 48 hours. If it's a citizen that's been exploited, they have 72 hours to make sure that the information is fraudulent, and they got 72 hours to let the victim know.
If they determine it's not fraud, does it go back up?
Correct. It can go back up if it's not fraud, but if there's an active police investigation from,
An active police investigation?
correct, with a case number, within 48 hours, they need to take it down. And we are working with TikTok on this as well.
Oh, okay. I don't have TikTok, but
I
I
know you
appreciate
don't,
that.
but I just figured I'd throw it out there for you. Just throw you a softball.
That was it.
I thought the majority leader banned TikTok.
He's on it right now.
That's Chinese.
No other questions.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, committee.
One thing I meant to mention at the beginning of this, so just so everybody understands the posture of us adjourning yesterday a little early, we had, I believe, 11 bills that we did not hear. Those all came back in here to rules. They are not on your yellow sheet, and I am putting them back on as the chairman's privilege. So those will all go back on. And then we tabled SR 668. It remains on the table. It is available on the floor to come off the table. So that's the posture. So your bills, you don't need to talk about your bills from yesterday. Anybody out there? Senator Setzler, I challenge you to beat Senator Harbin. It shouldn't be hard. Well, for you, it might be.
Mr. Chairman, page 2, Senate Bill 488 allows for AI systems that harm children to be held accountable civilly. Glad to take questions.
Any questions? Are you losing your voice?
I got a little bit left. I'll use all I got, Mr.
Well,
Chairman.
hang in there. We need you for tomorrow.
And page 3, Mr. Chairman, near the bottom, Senate Bill 573, a bill that makes certain local elections in the core metro counties nonpartisan.
All right. Good bill. Any questions? You got a question? Your face is all red. Oh, okay. All right. Usually when you have a question, your red light goes off on your face, and it was going off, so. All right, no questions, thank you. Senator Hatchett, the illustrious floor leader. How are things on the second floor?
Things are great.
Thanks to you.
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
I have two bills. The first is on page 3, Senate Bill 553. This is a governor's bill that deals with streamlining the licensure process in the state of Georgia, dealing with electricians, plumbers, utility contractors, and HVAC contractors. Good bill.
Yep.
Next bill is on page 4. This is Senate Bill 593. It deals with impact fees. So if you are a developer and you're going into a county, when you submit your application and request the amount of impact fees, this would require the county to disclose those to you and not hide the ball so that you're hit with a big fee later.
I believe that happened in your district, didn't it?
It did.
Okay. Any questions? Hearing none. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Senator Dickerson. This your second bill? Ever?
Mr. Chairman, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman and committee. Senate Bill, this is going to be on the second page. It's going to be Senate Bill 442. It's about commercial driver's licenses. And it revises the license expiration date and testing requirements for non-citizens.
Any questions? Oh, Senator again.
Hopefully, it's more restrictive than the federal government requires.
Correct.
Thank you.
Any other questions? No questions.
Okay. Thank you, Chair.
Consider yourself lucky. All right, Senator Kemp. Not to be confused with the governor.
Hey, that's all right. Had to get my bill passed.
I hear you.
Mr. Chairman, page 2, Senate Bill 475 does two critically important but simple things. First, it addresses the opportunity for folks in our communities to petition to have school districts consolidate. It updates a very old bill from the 1920s. It lowers that threshold from 25% to 10%, and thankful to have the support of the pro tem on that. And then finally, it brings some parity to charter schools that are locally approved to ensure that they have access to ESPLOS funding in their districts.
Okay. What bill is this of yours? How many have you done?
This is my second one.
Ooh. Senator Dickerson's been here for like just a few weeks,
I
and he's already
know,
on his
man.
second. What you been doing?
I got to work.
Time to get to work.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Any questions? All right. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you.
Let's see. Am I missing anyone? Any other members out there not on the committee? All right. Let's go back to the top. Oh, Senator Wicks. I'm sorry. Come on. You got to get that hand up higher. I'm short. I can't see down here.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman.
Good morning.
Senate Bill 190 on the first page just recognizes the Georgia service members and veterans and Gold Star families, expanding access to our state parks, historical sites with reduction or waive park fees.
Okay. And they currently get, what, 50% off?
Yes, sir.
And we're giving them another 50%.
Correct.
Did you have another one? Okay, well, hold on. On what? Okay, hold on. Let me finish with Senator Wicks. All right. Any questions for Senator Wicks? Senator Kirkpatrick.
Thank you. Just to clarify, I think this is not a reduction, this is a waiver, correct?
Correct.
Of the fee?
The waive fee.
Yeah, it's a
substitute.
reduction of the additional 50% that they own.
Already
Or
get.
that they pay. So, and it's only for disabled veterans,
No.
or is it for all veterans?
It's all veteran
All
Gold Star
veterans.
families.
Okay.
Yep.
In my understanding, we had about 300 apply for the
Correct.
fee last year reduction, and we
Yes, sir.
anticipate maybe a little bit more than that.
And
Okay.
we took out the active duty because they already get the services already on post.
Okay.
Yes.
No other questions. Senator again.
Different state parks have different features and amenities. Some of them do cabins, some of them do parking spaces for campers and that kind of stuff. Does this apply to just an entrance fee into the park, or does it apply to cabins and park locations for campers and that kind of stuff?
Right now, it just applies to the entrance fee.
Which on the yearly pass is what, $50?
Yes, sir.
They're currently paying $25. It would be an additional $25 off. All right. Physical note would be about a little over $11,000, roughly. That was a joke. All right. Thank you, Senator. Senator Burns, you're chomping at the bit over there.
I just noted that the summary on the sheet is incorrect. This is not a cause of action. It is not a tort. Enforcement is through a civil enforcement by the Attorney General. This is on 418. By the Attorney General or the appropriate prosecuting authority. So this does not create a cause of action. It does not create a challenge from the citizens. It is by the prosecuting attorney or the DA or in perhaps the Attorney General.
Okay, well, just so you know, these titles are pulled from your bill, so. So if y'all made changes in committee, you have to change the preambles as well, which we've been better about, everybody's been better about this year, but in the past, we have not been good about that.
Change was made this year, sir.
So, well, I think the judiciary chairman was in here Well, we should take it up with him, but we'll do that at a later date. All right, back to the top. Senate Bill 11, Senator Rhett. And I'm going to go in order. So if you got multiples, just do the one we're on. All right, Senator Rhett, SB 11. I'm sorry, hold on, 10. There you go. Go ahead.
Veterans who have served, this is for veterans who've worked for the state and have worked for 10 years. They're eligible to buy 1, 2, or 3 years into the state retirement system at full cost, no cost to the state at all. Department of Revenue Chair endorsed it. We did a fiscal note, came back 0. We also did a, no, what was that other report?
Do AS.
No, actuary, and that came back in good shape, no cost to the state. And it helps us to recruit and maintain good veterans.
And it was very well vetted in the retirement committee.
Very well vetted in the retirement committee under the chairman, Mr. Williams. Senator Williams.
All right.
Good job, good job.
Moving on. Any questions? All right, Senate Bill 202, Senator Jones.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Currently under law, the prosecution in misdemeanor cases have to give all their discovery over to the defense. The defense does not have to give theirs to the prosecution. This means now that the defense would also have to give their discovery to the prosecution in misdemeanor cases, such as DUI and domestic violence.
All right, good bill. All right, Senate Bill 209, Senator Gibbons not here. That came through retirement. Senator Williams, you familiar with that one?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is one that would allow employees of the county school systems, bus drivers, cafeteria workers, to opt in to teachers' retirement. It would be up to the local school board to adopt that, whether or not if they wanted to.
Okay. Any questions?
I got a question. I don't know if I-
Question from Senator Hofstadler.
I did have some concerns on this in committee and couldn't support it because it would be giving county employees money from the state for a defined benefit plan that we are not giving to our state employees. So I think this is a dangerous path to be spending state money on county employees that we won't provide for our own employees.
We'll mark you down as not going to select that bill. All right, moving on. Senate Bill 301, Senator Williams.
So you really don't want it picked.
Senator Williams. 301.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I was conferring with my mentor here. This is a bill that protects all monuments and sets up guidelines how, if a city or a community wants to remove monuments, how to go about it.
Mm-hmm.
So this just clarifies that and brings a lot of that into code.
Right, because currently they're not allowed to remove them, and this would set up a process to which they could remove them and either give or sell to a third party.
That is correct. That is correct.
Okay. Any questions on that one?
Thank you.
All right, Senator Dolezal.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I believe the intent of the bill we passed a couple years ago is to ensure that monuments were not removed. Would this set up a pathway for people to just purchase monuments they wanted to have removed and have them destroyed, or do they need to be maintained somewhere else? Because I thought that was...
No, it's clear in the bill. You still cannot destroy. You cannot...
Does it need to remain publicly visible?
It will, that would be up to the third party that they can do it visibly but it would be in that same jurisdiction. They would get priority.
They would not be moved to a cemetery to be out of sight. It just gives the county guidelines on how they can allow them to be removed.
Should we say relocated? Is that the actual, what we're doing as opposed to removed? Are they being relocated?
Essentially, they would be relocated, yes. but under current law, they are not, there's no process to which they can be removed.
At all.
And so,
Or relocated.
or relocated. This does add in, I think, the words destroy or lost. So they, some have been taken down and then quote unquote lost. And so that language has been added, but then the main part of the bill is setting up that process, saying, all right, look, if you don't want it displayed on the courthouse steps or whatever, here's a process to which you can move it. And I think this does kind of thread the needle on both sides of this issue.
Good cleanup bill.
I agree.
Thank you.
All right, moving on. Senator Parent with us. Don't see her. You want to cover it? Oh, that's just adding a Clayton County judge. You want to add anything? 6th judge, to be exact. Which actually, I'll add this. Clayton County will be responsible for and is responsible for processing at the airport. And with us having FIFA coming, it would be a good timing to add that. And I think she said it's the #1 caseload in the state.
That's correct.
So,
You got it all.
hold on. We're going to have a committee here. Mr. Leader, you're
Thank you,
recognized.
Mr. Chairman. You said FIFA, so is this judge going to be in place by FIFA, which is a few months away?
Probably not.
Okay.
But to be clear, those
But,
cases will be processed
Yeah,
post
I mean, those
FIFA.
cases aren't going to be processed right away anyway, so.
Do we expect a lot of problems, that they're going to have to process a lot of cases?
I would think people traveling from all over the world to come get drunk and watch soccer, yes, I anticipate problems. Any other questions?
And just checking, the city of Atlanta does run the Hartsfield Airport, correct?
They do run it, but a lot of those cases, if
Right.
not all of those cases, are processed in Clayton County.
Right. No, I'm aware of
As that's where the
But it is run by
airport
the city
lies.
of Atlanta, though, right? Okay.
Clayton County International Airport.
They wish.
I'm just kidding, sort of. All right, SB 410, this is my bill. The original bill has doing away with the sales tax exemption on equipment for data centers for all future projects. It does grandfather in existing projects. Language added, we had 68.1, which is the high technology equipment. We added computer equipment, which I believe is 68. I don't know what those numbers mean. But anyway, so both those equipments are covered. And then we added in the language that came out of committee from SB 34, which is Senator Huffstetler's bill, ensuring that ratepayers are not picking up the tabs for data centers. And we added in language of the intent to ensure that ratepayers are not picking up the tab of upgrades in the system from data centers. Any questions?
Did you skip one?
Oh, I'm sorry, not intentionally. Senator Cowser.
This
Senate
is
Bill 367.
to eliminate the requirement for a certificate of need when providing cancer care.
Any questions? All right, moving on. Senate Bill 445, Senator Dolezal.
This is actually an agency bill for cleanup language for the Georgia Promise Scholarship Act, passed unanimously out of committee with bipartisan support, despite it being impacting the Georgia Promise Scholarship Act.
Okay. Questions? New questions? Senate Bill 473, Majority Whip. Very talkative today.
Yes, sir. This is a bill cleaning up DUI training, raising the fees that have not been raised in over 15 years.
All right. Senate Bill 499, Senator Ginn.
Yes, sir.
Yes, circle. Go ahead.
Well, it's a silencer bill. You can't hear it.
Well played. How long you been working on that one?
You told me I got to be first.
You do get to go first today. First to show up after me. All right. Senator Halpern's got SB 532. Came out of Judy. Anyone want to cover that?
You know anything about it?
Anyone?
Yep.
Senator Jones, 532. Bottom of page 2.
Oh, 532, yes, on that particular thing. When you get notice to come to court, sometimes you miss it, and they go into default. This allows you to actually still be able to file an answer later instead of being automatically in default and can't do anything about it. Just gives you an opportunity to kind of fight if you get proper notice.
All right. Any questions? Oh, we got a question from the whip.
Does it just create a process
It just
to
creates,
do that?
It creates a process. It doesn't necessarily open it back up. It allows you to just kind of know that you're going to be there now. Then they're going to not do everything without your presence. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily open back up. I kind of misspoke and let you file an answer. What it does is says, now you have to be there. You can be there, that's all.
All right, thank
so you know what's going on.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, no more questions. Senate Bill 540, top of page 3, Senator Anna Vitarte, the majority leader.
AI bill.
That all you got? Any questions? All right, moving on. Senate Bill 555, Senator Williams.
This was brought forth by the Commissioner of Veterans Affairs. This would allow immediate family member, a spouse, or a child of a veteran to be admitted at the same time that the veterans admitted to Georgia War Veterans Home in Milledgeville. They would actually be private pay, where the VA pays for the veterans to be admitted. The spouse would have to pay this either through a long-term care insurance policy or pay it out of private funds to be admitted into the room with the veteran.
Got a question from Senator Kirkpatrick.
Yeah, Senator, isn't that true that veterans would always have priority?
Veterans would always have priority, and they would have a reserved number of beds so that they wouldn't run short in the event that other veterans applied. They would always have priority, yes.
And this is a department bill?
Yes, sir.
All right. Moving on. Senate Bill 566, Senator Huffstetter.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This bill is a couple of things. One, we've had tax digests that were delayed a week in towns that don't maybe have publications every day. If there was a publication error that was made by a newspaper, and so this says you've got to correct it and get the correct notice out and put it online immediately, but you don't delay the process. These are notices that go out 3 different times. And the other thing it does is we worked with the tax assessors, the head of that organization from Paulding County, and tried to get a bill. Right now we send a bill out that's confusing, misleading, and upsets people and gets them mad at all of us. And so we've cleaned that up, and then we took what we wanted the bill to look like and then wrote the law to match that. And that's what we have for the committee.
Any questions? Senator Dixon, you look like you got a question or something. All right, moving on. Senate Bill 568, Senator Dolezal.
Moves our elections to paper ballots and adds a number of other audit and security provisions.
Questions? I'm sure you won't get any questions. Should that make it to the floor? Senate Bill 570, Senator Steele, our caucus chairman.
Thank you, Chairman. The Georgia Human Trafficking Prevention Training Act. This is for frontline workers, hotels, motels, short-term rentals, mandatory coordination with CJCC on education and reporting of human trafficking. Good bill in preparation for FIFA, since that seems to be the theme.
Is it FIFA or World Cup?
Yes.
FIFA World Cup.
It's both.
Yeah.
Soccer.
Mercedes can pronounce it. It's Spanish.
Football. Football. Okay. Is that how you say it, Mercedes? Football. Hold on. Let's get.
It would be football.
Did you get that? That translates as soccer. I'm her translator, if y'all didn't know that. In cursive, in gold. All right, moving on. Senate Bill 586. Senator Williams.
Yes, sir. This is a protection bill for our K-9 law enforcement heroes. This just recognizes very important bill.
Very important bill. All right, moving on. Senate Bill 587, Senator Steele.
In the same theme as the senator from the 25th, this is a database. If you have been convicted of abusing an animal, you'll go into a database maintained by PAC, and you can never adopt an animal again.
Ooh. My understanding the Lieutenant Governor's wife might have a little interest in this one. All right, moving on. Senate Bill 589. This is mine. It's on right now. If you're 4 years old if a child is 4 years old before September 1st, you can go to pre-K. If you are 5 before September 1st, you have to go to kindergarten. If you did not go to pre-K and you're 5 years old, it is up to the county as to whether you can, or up to your school system as to whether you can go to pre-K or have to go straight to kindergarten. So this takes away the county's ability to say you cannot. So this puts the power back into the parents. I've had several constituents back home this has happened to. I talked with my superintendent, and he agreed that this was good policy to put the power back into the parents' hands to decide what's best. So we were moving some dates. I do think at some point we need to line up all our dates around schools from most of them are set at 9/1, September 1st, of when we used to go to school after Labor Day. We no longer do that. Most schools go in August. I think at some point we need to come back and fix all those dates. We are not doing that in this bill. We took that piece out in education and youth. So, hold on, Senator Kirkpatrick had the hand
So,
up
Mr.
first.
Chairman, does this preserve the parents' right to decide if their kid is ready for kindergarten if they have a late birthday?
That's exactly what it does. Because right now, it's up to the school system. But if they don't, like I've got kids born that are 5 prior to 9/1 that weren't able to get into pre-K, and now they're being forced to go to kindergarten. So that's exactly what the bill does.
Thank you.
Senator Rhett, did you have a question?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. How old were you when you entered the kindergarten?
I was, let me think about this. I came in 17, so I would have been 39. No, I was 38 and then turned 39 when I entered the Senate. I was 5 when I entered kindergarten. You want me to go through K through 12, tell you how old I was? All right. Any other questions? All right. Yes, Senator Jackson.
And just to be clear, this bill does not make anyone have to attend 4K or 5K. It still leaves the option. It's just allowing parents to choose if they feel like their 5-year-old really does need to be in pre-K. They're not quite ready. It's just giving them some choice, but it's not making anybody have to do either.
Correct. And there are a limited number of slots, and this doesn't touch that. Will it make it more competitive? A little bit. I mean, we're talking about very few children that this affects, but it does affect and can have a generational impact. So we're going to fix it, I hope.
It's a good bill.
Thank you. Appreciate your support on it. All right, moving on. Senate Bill 591, Mr. Gooch, Senator Gooch.
Let me get back to my back page.
Offenses against public order.
First strike.
What are you?
Okay, so currently in current law, it's against the law to disrupt a funeral service. This just adds a religious service to that same section of the code. So it would be a criminal act to interrupt or cause a protest or what have you at a church service.
All right. Any questions? All right. You got the next one,
I
SB
do.
592.
So there's various sections of the code dealing with violent criminal sentencing. This increases the minimum sentences, for example, from 1 year up to 3 years. There's various different ones throughout the code on violent crimes. Does not deal with the nonviolent crimes at all, just sentencing on violent crimes.
Okay. Any questions? Hearing none. Senate Bill 604, Senator Cowser.
This bill gives local district attorneys an option to ask for assistance from the Attorney General's office to prosecute certain crimes.
Okay. Any questions? Seeing none. 605 is yours as well.
This bill sets forth very clearly defined codes of conduct for prosecuting attorneys, so they have some certainty as to what is permissible and impermissible.
All right. Any questions? And Senate Bill 606. You just dropped all your bills
Yeah,
right there together,
these
didn't
all
you?
came out of the Special Investigative Committee. This is a pay raise bill for district attorneys and assistant district attorneys.
Okay. Senate Bill 607.
This sets up a provision for a special grand jury to prosecute any type of election crimes or election fraud.
Any questions? None. All right. SR 262 is yours as well.
And this is for a balanced budget amendment for the United States budget. It calls for an Article 5 convention to accomplish that goal.
Senator Kirkpatrick has a question.
Senator, didn't we already pass that bill?
We did it sunsetted. It was my bill. It passed in 2014. I had a 10-year sunset, and regrettably now I have to go through the motions again. It's a good bill.
It's actually a resolution.
Mm-hmm. I stand corrected, Mr. Chairman, Your Honor.
Messing with you. All right, SR 838.
This is the SAVE amendment. This would hope to do in Georgia what they're unable to do in D.C. and ensure that only United States citizens can vote in our elections, and you have to provide photographic ID.
Okay. Any questions? Senator Steele, you got a question?
Thank you, Chairman. I was just confirming that this would be a CA on our ballots in November.
Okay. And your answer was?
Yes.
Thank you. All right, Senate Resolution 875, Senator Cowser.
And this is the CA that goes along with Senate Bill 607.
All right. I'll tell you what, we will package those together should they get selected. Okay. Yes, Senator Jones.
Any chance of adding any to this?
What do you want to add?
Let that's SB 3494.
SB 34. SB 34 is already in SB 410, so no. And Senate Bill 94 did not make the cut.
Didn't make it?
No, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
All right. Let's pick a few. Which one? Yeah, we already mentioned that. Okay. I know, Senator, again, I told you you're number one. You are in my heart. But today you're going to be number two. The Dean of the Senate, who announced his retirement. And we're not clapping because you're retiring. We're clapping for your service. You've been a great member and a great friend to all of us, and we appreciate your service and your friendship and all you've done for this state and all you've done to represent your community. And You're just a great American. We love having you and hate to see you go. So, with that, you get the first pick.
All right. Thank you, sir.
So if anybody else wants to announce their retirement, you can have the next one.
SB 11.
SB 11. Taking care of his seatmate over there.
There you go.
All right. Let me circle that. Okay. Senator Ginn.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Always proud to play second fiddle behind our dean. Thank you for all your great years of service. Maybe it's sacrifice, but I'm going to go ahead and take the abuse for picking Senate Bill 499. It's a good gun bill, and it's very quiet.
Yep. All right. You know what? I was gonna go in order of how you arrived, since most of y'all are late. But the dean of the Republican caucus, who's also leaving us, I appreciate your service and your friendship, and your service may continue. We shall see. But I will give you the next pick.
Ooh, so many to choose from. I'm going to take Senate Bill 607 on page 4, since you said it was a package deal.
607.
Twin killing there.
Yep. So 607 packaged with SR 875. Okay. Circle those. All right, my next that arrived on time today was Senator Albers.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. In honor of my good friend, the Dean of the Republican Caucus, I'm going to pick Senate Bill 367.
Last year.
Should retire every year. All right. Let's see. 367. And then my next to arrive was Senator Dolezal.
Go with my own bill, Senate Bill 568.
568.
No interest like self-interest.
All right. Moving on. Senator Williams.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Gonna go with Senate Bill 301.
301. Okay. Senator Albert's the only one that has not picked his own bill. He picked them all earlier. Yeah, that's exactly right. All right. My next that arrived was Senator Robertson.
Yes, sir. I know we're going to get two picks today, so my first one is going to be SB 587.
SB 587.
It should be, shouldn't it? It's a big Jan Jones bill.
Hey.
Nice.
All right. We'll come back to you on we'll go through twice and then come back and do ding dings. All right. Let me just make sure. Senator Gooch, who's also leaving us, and he's left us. And he's back. And he's back. I did. I'm giving you a pick. We appreciate your service to this great state and this committee.
591.
Yeah. 591.
Pick somebody else if they pick mine.
I think that ship has sailed. Everybody's picking their own. Yep. Are you picking one?
You just did.
SB 591.
591.
How about
Man,
back page?
that's right. That's right. This is a
Dog eat
dog eat dog world / committee. Man, there's a hint out there. If you want your bill picked, get somebody on the committee to carry it. All right. Senator Dixon, you arrived 7th today.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'll take SB 604.
604. Senator Calzert, popular guy today. All right. Senator Kirkpatrick, you arrived 8th. And then I
Thank
quit
you.
counting.
Thank you very much. Senate Bill 573.
573. All right. All right, we're going to go back to the top. Senator Walker, President Pro Tem.
I want to pick Senate Bill 570, Mr. Chairman.
570.
And can I recognize somebody in the audience, Mr. Chairman?
Absolutely.
So we have in the audience former Senator Janice Van Ness with us
Oh,
today.
Hello, Senator.
And she and I came in at the same time, so
All right.
thank
That
you.
would have been what, 16 or 15?
15.
15. That's right.
She's a county commissioner now, I think. so.
Commissioner, Senator,
Yep.
Chair one, Madam Chair.
Good public servant.
Thank you for being here. You want to make a pick? I'm just kidding. You can't. All right, Majority Leader, Senator Anna Vitarte.
Senate Bill 424.
424. The go. Wow. Wow. Leader Jones.
SB 190.
190. Take care of our veterans. My Vice Chairman, Senator Watson.
See, in honor of my seatmate, SB 515.
515. That. You like my bell? I do too. I take it home with me every night. All right. The whip, Kim Jackson. Senator Jackson.
Thank you, sir. In honor of my sweet mate, SB 532. 532.
532. 32. All right, Senator Rhett. You don't have to pick your own bill.
Thank you, sir. Senate Bill 475.
Senate Bill 475.
Ding, ding.
We can make it one. All right, let's see. Senator Anderson gave me all his picks, so I'm going to take them later. Senator Huffsteller.
Senate Bill 566.
566. How convenient. You pick your own bill, and it's a ding-ding.
And it's a ding-ding.
Man.
I mean, what a win. Well,
It is. Win-win. All right, Senator Steele.
Thank you, Chairman. I'm going to pick the non-controversial, everybody loves SB 410.
Great bill, great pick.
For the dean.
410, great pick. All right, let's go back up to the Dean of the Senate. Everybody got a pick, right? I didn't miss anybody. Everybody got one? All right, Senator Harbison.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Senate Bill 327.
327. 327. All right, good pick. I guess I gotta go in the same order again. Senator again.
Sir, Mr. Chairman, I've got a constituent down on the second floor that's got a bill, SB 553. I want to make sure my constituent's
Five.
taken care of.
5, 3.
Thank you.
If we get too many dings, we're gonna pick them all. Let's see. Add you, 553. All right, Senator Albers.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm going to help out my Cherokee delegation mate with Senate Bill 442.
442. That was a surprise one. Surprised me. Freshman getting a dinger.
Smart.
Got some powerful people that like that bill.
He's a visionary.
Oh, I gotta add that. All right. Senator Dolezal.
SB 445.
445. All right, let's see. Senator Williams.
Senate Bill 586.
586. Nope.
Yes. That
Not a
wasn't a
dinger.
ding ding?
Not a dinger. I just wanted to play with your emotions.
You're a heartbreaker.
I've never been told that before. Senator Robertson.
473.
473.
You be going to
Where
get
is
the ding ding out of the way?
Nah. Nice try there. All right. Senator Gooch.
Last page, Senate Bill 592.
592. 2 picks. You pick your own on both.
You got self-preservation.
Shocker. All right. Senator Dixon.
Senate Bill 594.
594. Okay. Senator Kirkpatrick.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Senate Bill 540.
540. Okay. President Pro Tem Larry Walker III.
Man.
And if you pick one that's already been picked, you shall get heckled heavily. And if you do it twice, you may lose a pick. Just depends on what kind of mood I'm in. Yes. Foot. They don't have red flags in football. It's red cards. Yellow
Let's
cards,
do,
red cards.
Senate Bill 418.
418. I think his clarification might have got him over the hump. 418. All right, Senator Anova Tarte.
I'm trying.
We need a shot clock.
There's not too much good ones left.
Oh, you don't think the one the young ladies did on 540?
Which one?
There's still some dingers out there, just FYI.
That's not too bad.
I'm not telling you what they are, though.
Oh, he said there's still some ding-dings out there.
You're out of picks anyway. All right, let's go.
605, Fannie Willis.
Yeah.
I'm getting hungry.
Let's do 572.
572.
Oh, that's a good one. Stand your ground. That's a good one.
Show me the other.
There you go. Good job.
All right, Leader Jones.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. SB 278.
278, the corn masa. I just like saying it. Masa. 278. All right. My vice chairman.
SB 605.
605, last page. All right. Good bill. For the record, that was a dinger, but you already got one. So, where am I? Senator Cowser. I skipped you.
Oh.
Not
well,
intentionally.
That's okay. Senate Resolution 262, to keep the theme alive.
Senate Resolution 262.
You got that, too. Just one, 606. There's a chance Kim Jackson might.
All right. Senator Jackson.
Senate Bill 606.
606. Interesting.
606.
Very interesting. All right. Senator Rhett.
Yes, sir. Senate Bill 202.
202.
First page, second one down.
That's the old election bill.
Third one down.
Interesting. Senate bill. We should have retired. We should retire. Yeah. We'll drop that bill next year to retire numbers. All right. Senator Anderson is next. I'm reserving. He gave me his. They haven't been picked yet. So, Senator Steele.
Senate Bill 555.
555. Department bill. All right, that was a dinger, but you already got one. You don't get one. All right. Oh, Senator Hufstetler, I missed you.
Senate Bill 556.
556. Okay. All right, I am going to, for Senator Anderson, I'm going to select, he wanted Senate Bill 423. Hey, dinger. He gets another one. And SR 838. That was a dinger, but he didn't get another one. Okay, let's do our dingers. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. After the dingers, that's the whole page. All pages. So let's just circle them all. Unfortunately, some of those are going to be at the back of the calendar. All right, here we go. I'm going to call out bills from yesterday first. Senate Bill 439, Senate Bill 454, Senate Bill 458, Senate Bill 465, Senate Bill 482, Senate Bill 485, Senate Bill 498, Senate Bill 501, Senate Bill 542, Senate Bill 551, Senate Bill 405. Those were all from yesterday. For today, from today's meeting, we have Senate Bill 11, Senate Bill 190, Senate Bill 202, Senate Bill 209, Senate Bill 278, Senate Bill 301, Senate Bill 324, Senate Bill 327, Senate Bill 367, Senate Bill 410, Senate Bill 418, Senate Bill 423, Senate Bill 424, Senate Bill 442, Senate Bill 445. I'm just going to skip the Senate bill part, so I'm just going to say these are all Senate bills. 473, 475, 488, 499, 515, 532, 540, 547, 553, 555, 556, 566, 568, 569, 570, 572, 573, 586, 587, 589, 591, 592, 593, 594, 604, 605, 606, 607, and we've got Senate Resolution 262, Senate Resolution 838, and Senate Resolution 875. I've got a motion from Senator Albers. I've got a second from Senator Calzert. Is there any further discussion? You have lunch in Mez 1 for the committee and committee staff in Mez 1. And then I think there's some other stuff in another room that's not ours. Okay. But help yourself. Any other discussion? Senator Steele.
Reminder for the Majority Caucus, we will begin our meeting at 12 p.m.
Okay.
In the Mez.
So we are meeting.
The committee, but also the Majority Caucus will be caucusing as well.
Okay. So y'all go get your food quickly. All right, any other questions or discussion? All right, all in favor, raise your hand. Motion carries unanimous. See y'all on the floor tomorrow. Meeting adjourned.